You know, maybe I should start mulliganing someday, but that day is not today. How's it going, boys? And 3.5%. Today on Standard, we are going to be doing something a little bit different than we usually do. What you are seeing right before your eyes currently is the Magic the Gathering Arena Standard World Championship winner deck by Jean-Emmanuel Depraz, or Depraz. I don't know, I'm not from Kazakhstan. I have no idea how his surname is supposed to be pronounced. But in any case, he did it. He won the World Championship XX1X tournament. That roughly translates into World Championship tournament number 69. Nice. In any case, this is his deck. 1-4-1. And, well, I have to say, on a certain level, I'm not surprised. So this initially is going to be a little bit more of a serious video because we're going to be going over it and, well, why he most likely made the decisions that he did. And we're going to analyze them because it's pretty interesting. Personally, I would never play this because Raffine is just... this card is just so ugly. I have said this multiple times. Raffine is by far, currently in Standard, the most overpowered card that is a 3-drop, and one of the most overpowered creatures in general. So yeah, makes sense why he's using it. Complete sleeper OP and no one plays it. It's a 1-4 with flying and ward 1, which makes it insane, and his effect happens when you attack, which means you can have 2 creatures attacking while you have just dropped him, and he will still potentially buff up your creatures by 2. Depends if you discard land. But in any case, this deck has a lot of synergies, and I'm going to go over them, explain a couple of decisions that he has done potentially. Again, I'm not in his mind, but you know, I'm probably not going to be too far off or anything. So yeah, there's a lot of synergy here, first of all, and I like this deck because this covers pretty much as you honestly can cover. So, first of all, it is good against basic aggro and basic control. It is good against basic aggro because, well, you have things like this. Dennick. He is a 2/3 lifelink creature that can obviously be buffed to unkillable levels with Raffine. Rona is an easy way to draw cards, plus it's a 1/3 that makes it really good for defense. And Thalia obviously is just a 2/1 with first strike, which makes it kind of OP. And if you're playing against something like, for example, like red aggro, adding 1 to your non-creature spells kind of ruins their game plan a lot. So worst case scenario, Thalia pretty much just gives you a 1 free turn when she's dropped, and that's kind of good. Then he has obviously Sheoldred, which, you know, if this failed, well, Sheoldred's probably not gonna fail at that point. So, you know, pretty decent, pretty solid against any kind of aggro. Then, how does this deal with control? Well, you have obviously Thalia, Skitter the Defective Mite, and you do have Make Disappear and Ertai. I am personally not a fan of Ertai because every time I see someone use them, Ertai is completely misused to extremely horrible levels. Same thing with Faerie Mastermind to a degree. But now here, I kind of like it because this is not 4 copies of Ertai, which I think would be kind of bad, and it's not 4 copies of Faerie Mastermind. Even though it's a decent card, everyone just misuses it. So first of all, there's obviously synergy with Faerie Mastermind and Ertai, because around the point when this deck probably has Faerie Mastermind out, Ertai's counterspell ability suddenly becomes actually valid, and then he has 1 value Make Disappear, which is understandable because the idea here is very simple. You have Raffine, and if you want any kind of removal, like go for the throat or Make Disappear, Raffine or Rona is probably gonna find it to you, okay? So that's pretty simple. Faerie Mastermind also pretty good against a lot of matchups where you have open mana and you can use this as a flash and an easy tool to get yourself just card advantage. But again, I hate Faerie Mastermind because no one in Arena uses this card correctly. It's pretty dumb because of that. And I would absolutely never be caught dead using this off my free will. Same with Ertai, honestly. But at least Ertai has a decent amount of synergy with Faerie Mastermind here and whatnot. Then he has a little bit of value Lord Skitter, because this card, if I'm not mistaken, exiled Graveyard, yes. So this is pretty good against all the graveyard exile decks and whatnot. At least it's usable. Plus it goes for 2-1 advantage because at the beginning of your combat turn create a 1-1 Ratto token, which is pretty decent against, you know, control in general. Plus very decent synergy with things like Raffine. And keep in mind, this is a token every turn, which again just keeps synergizing with Raffine. Obviously, everything has great synergy with Rona, because whenever you cast a legendary, you untap this. So essentially, she's just a free card draw engine to find a solution for a bad situation, or, you know, find preparations for upcoming bad situations. And then you obviously have Skitter, the defective Mite, probably the best 1-drop in the game. Admittedly, if it would be possible, he would probably want to add some more 1-drops. But as far as I can tell, it's most likely impossible because there shouldn't be any good legendary creatures, right? Yeah, look at this. This one's obviously horrible. The 5-cost effect is way too steep to use. And this does, well, fucking nothing. So yeah, Skitter is the only thing. Now, admittedly, you could probably use some of these things like Hopeful Initiate or Evolving Sleeper if you were pretty desperate to add more 1-drops, but this doesn't synergize with anything other in the deck, so it's kind of a waste. And Hopeful Initiate, yeah, you're never actually bumping this thing up to actually be even a 2-2 probably in most situations, considering it looks like you want to play very much everything on curve here. Well, that's how a good Raffine deck should actually be functioning. And again, you have 2-for-1 value with things like this, no interactability with the graveyard. Pretty good, pretty good. All around, very, very, very solid deck. I would personally, you know, if I had to change anything, I would probably get rid of Ertai and probably remove some lands or something like that, like go for 22, 23 lands would be fine. 24 Oh, you can't see. Yeah, that's 27 lands. I mean, for a tournament, that's probably pretty fucking good. But for average arena play, 27 lands? Oof. Also, lands have no synergy with Raffine. I guess he doesn't care about the land synergy with Raffine because he probably... the assumption is here probably that you can just cycle enough cards so it's good enough. What does he have with lands? Plaza of Heroes makes sense because, you know, everything's legendary, obviously. Cave of Koilos. A little bit interesting. Obviously going for as much tempo as possible with the Darkslick Shores. Yeah, also the coast makes sense. Abandoned Mire, 2 copies of? Kind of calling this one into question. You're probably wait, actually, no, maybe you are. I can't imagine this being too useful. So 2 copies of seems excessive. 3 Soaring Cities. 3 seems also a little bit excessive. Seat of the Empire 2 seems on board. I think this is 1 too much Mire, 1 too much Soaring City. Admittedly, the Soaring City could work on 3 also. With 27 lands, he's not going to be worried too much about getting bricked anytime soon. So, I guess it's not a problem. You know, overall, again, even though I'm not a fan of 7 lands, I don't think that this is a problem considering the abundance of Raffine usage. Now, does this win against everything? Yeah, pretty solid, pretty solid. I have built something similar like months ago, but man, Esper Legends is just not something I enjoy too much. Again, Raffine is so disgusting. Wizards, give us an alternative art style for this absolute putrid creature. But again, he's OP. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, kind of can deal with everything. There obviously can be slight problems if you're going second and if you're against someone who's playing control who has decent early removal cards and you don't get Thalia out instantaneously and then you could just get Vratted. That can be slightly problematic, but then again you can kind of well, you have at least the additional ability to bank on make disappear and Ertai actually counter it. And maybe a Faerie Mastermind play is not going to be that bad. Though the Faerie Mastermind play does have a weakness in the sense that, well, you're probably trying to push control pretty hard. So, are you actually saving the mana and not playing the Faerie Mastermind? I think for anyone who's actually good at the game, it's going to be pretty obvious that either there's a counter spell up or there's something else aloof happening. You know, if you're playing something with Raffine, and you're not instantaneously just filling up all of your mana usage, I mean, that's going to probably look kind of sus. But in any case, seems simple. Seems pretty good, not gonna lie, not gonna lie. You see, this is the difference, my dear viewer. When you show me your deck and I'm like, okay, so this doesn't deal with this, that, and this and that. I look at this, and yeah, it doesn't have super solid solutions to 100% deal with, like, you know, for example, control or aggro if they get a super good hand and you have a bad hand. But that's just Magic in general, and you can never be sure that that's not gonna happen anyway. So yeah. You see? This is solid. There's a lot of synergy. It deals with everything pretty much. Obviously no way to deal with enchantments. So, if I run into anyone playing enchantments, I wonder how it's gonna go. Because even Thalia is not good enough to kind of deal with the enchantment BS-ity. Then again, the Sheoldred, it can potentially deal with that. We're gonna see. Anyway, I have played this 0 times. It's gonna be an experience. Man, 27 lands in the arena. Bruh. If I get 0 wins with this, I won't even be surprised because it's arena matchmaking. Maybe we just win all the games. Again, we have... because we have played Raffine with Thalia previously. It's just disgusting. You play Thalia turn 2, you play Raffine turn 3. That's a pretty much insta-win against most control decks because it's just too hard to deal with. The Ward one is just deceptively OP with Thalia. It's by itself, it's pretty okay. But you know, with Thalia, it just gets extra. I did remove the sideboard because it's 15 cards and I didn't check it. I'll actually check it right now because I have the thing open. What does he have in the sideboard? Ayo, the Sky Dragon, the Dawn Sky. I guess this is supposed to be against control / things with flying? Or stalemates, maybe? Blackout. Don't even know what that does. Disdainful Stroke, yeah, makes sense if there's something big. Negate also makes sense. Okay, so this is a good sideboard because, you know, if you're running something like this, you want to add a lot of good counter spells in case something happens. Cut down for removal, yes. Good, easy to use removal spells. Well, it's a pro player. And 4 wedding announcements. Nice. Not bad at all. 4 wedding announcements are obviously a good synergy with Raffine. Well, it's not the best synergy in the world, but it is still good synergy. It gives good synergy. It gives decent synergy, I would probably like to say in this case. And, you know, it's pretty annoying to deal with. And if you're in a situation where someone's playing something similar against you, wedding announcement is something that just pushes you over the hurdle and can probably win a game for you. So, you know, but admittedly, I have no fucking clue what anyone else played. Yeah, I don't even know how to manage this site so it actually shows me what anyone else played. It's just oh, there we go. Esper Legends, Midrange, Azorius Soldiers? Bro, are you fucking kidding me? Yo, Azorius Soldiers! And it got into... Oh my god, this game is garbage. Wow. Azorius Soldiers doing... Wait, was everything aggro? Midrange Soldiers, midrange Ram, Bond Control, Ram, midrange. So there's only one control deck. Okay, yeah, it makes sense then why Azorius Soldiers actually have a shot. Wow. Anyway, I think that's enough of an introduction. A high-octane introduction. And now, let's be idiots in the game of Magic. in, like, gold ranked currently, because, again, I haven't played today at all. Let's just get a Kraken and see what happens. Yeah, you see what I mean? Maybe this deck is good for a tournament, but this 4-lane... do I keep this? Maybe our opponent is aggro. You know what? Screw it. I'm keeping it. It can't get any worse than this, right? But yeah, you know what I mean? 27 lands, and I get most of my expensive shit. Yeah, that's just prime cash money, boy. At least I go first, which doesn't make this as horrible. Ooh! If he takes my Skeever, I'm gonna be pissed, but he's probably gonna go for Sheoldred. I don't know. This is gold, so it shouldn't be that hard to actually farm a couple of sweet wins. So yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. And he attacks that. That's bad for us. I need removal. Or a useless card, you know, one of the two. In any case, he's gonna flip this. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Yeah, not useful, not gonna lie. So yeah, and our opponent has a way better curve than us. Also, our opponent is definitely mentally deficient. Wow. Unexpected much? No, not really. In any case, we got this down, and we can actually use Ertai to get rid of other lane, which is kind of good. Wait, he has removal. You see what I mean? You're playing a tournament-winning deck. You think you have a good shot at anything, but this is fucking Arena. Welcome. And 27 lands obviously is not gonna work well in Arena. Okay? Our opponent probably is rolling with five lands in his deck. You know, just pointing it out. And he had a perfect curve. He's not even... No, now he finally figures out that maybe destroying this is actually a super smart idea. Yeah. Now, I know I needed to mulligan, but the fact that Wizards just gives me the hand with the literal most expensive cards in my deck, yeah, it's just... It's the experience. Well, we're not going first, but this is an absolutely 200% better opener hand than anything else. Okay, so we got Skeever, we have Rona, we have a lot here. If he doesn't get rid of Skeever, I also can do some... Oh, wonderful marvel. Oh, look at that. This is gonna be a really shitty video. Oh my, well, look at that. That actually kind of works. Let me think about it. Drop it like it's hot, and... Well, I need to do this in case our opponent actually does stupid stuff. Okay, how did Hexproof from color work? Cannot be or abilities your opponent controls. Okay. He's not attacking. Oh my lord. Oh lord, oh lord. Okay, not attacking, eh? I kinda like that. But I also don't attack, actually. Okay, so the problem is, he can't cast any... Yeah, wow. The arena experience is just, wow, 10 out of 10. Going first, no, one draw, but this is fine considering we actually have a Thalia, which is kind of nice. Do you think this is gonna be mono green again? No, but close. Ooh, damages himself. Okay, that means Thalia is probably relatively safe. I kind of like that. Alright, and then we just... Wait, do we play Raffine or do we drop the Sewer King? There's actually a really good reason to drop the Sewer King here. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It's maybe not the bestest of choices in the history of ever, but it's a pretty solid one. Because this is gonna give Raffine 2 procs. Which means Thalia is gonna become pretty much immortal, which is good. And I'm ooh. Yeah, that's weak sauce, dude. Oof, you should probably think twice on each on. Well, anyway, yeah, this is pretty decent. Yep, this is pretty decent. And now let's just do this. Ertai. I actually want Ertai at this moment more than I want to go for the throat. Because I can combine Ertai here. I don't even think he honestly blocks. Well, yeah, he blocks the rat, but he doesn't block the Thalia. Yeah, well, this is as expected, as good as it can get. And now he's gonna either remove Thalia or try to go for... He doesn't even go for anything. Oof! Oof! Yeah, he goes for that, but, you know, that's seriously not impressive. That's actually pretty bad, even considering everything. Yeah, because I'm just gonna do this. Oh! I shouldn't have done that, but that's fine. I mean, he's gonna be forced to block no matter what, right? So it's kind of. Oh, I dropped the Plaza. Oops. Well, that's kind of that's on me. Also, yeah. By the way, I forgot to mention this, but yeah, obviously, Sheoldred life point gain thing really good. Obviously. Crooked Bolas. What a name. What an avatar. Duress. Non-creature. Good luck, Chief. Non-creature me up all day, baby. Well, in any case, we're kind of doing good. The first game was an absolute 100% uncontested flop, though. But it is what it is. I'm gonna drop this because I'm not too worried about him drawing cards. Also, he knows the Sheoldred. If he has removal... Chief, Infernal Grass, bruh. Are you even playing, bruh? Well, okay, that's fine. So, he has... Okay. I mean... You're kind of playing shit, but that's fine. Okay, got a good top here, so that's kind of okay. Well, that's really okay. And we can go for the Faerie Mastermind if we feel like it. And a Phyrexian Obliterator because, you know, reasons. As pretty much typically always. Do I want to do this? Yeah, I want to do this. Ertai. That's pretty lit. Oh, actually, I can use the Soaring City more currently than I can use that. I can... 1, 2, 3, minus 3, 1. Ah, but wait. Wizards, why do you want... Stupid company. Anyway, we are gonna have Ertai to deal with this. I'm just gonna kind of... Bruh! Bruh, what do you mean? Stop! Oh, wrong. Misclick, misclick, misclick. No, I'm not that bad. I promise you, I'm not that bad, okay? I'm just kind of really... Wait, why can't I cast it? Oh, because you're not a legendary, right? Well, ain't that annoying? But admittedly, again, yeah. Duress is a horrible card, currently. Have fun. Have fun, my sweet dear summer child, I guess. In any case, that Phyrexian Obliterator is mighty annoying, but at the same time, again, we have an Ertai, so I don't care. I'd probably just skip next turn and attack with the Faerie Mastermind. Maybe? I'm gonna have... So he can't even really choose what to remove here because it's just such an awfully awkward choice. I don't think I tap Rawan here. Kind of feeling no need. There's a bigger chance that I actually have to discard something that I really want and I actually gain an advantage. So yeah. But this guy's probably stumped because he needs to get rid of this. But the Faerie Mastermind is just too annoying. He knows that the Soaring City is in play and Ertai can just get rid of the Phyrexian Obliterator. He doesn't have any good moves at the moment. So yeah, good hand, good hand. Ertai actually doing work. Wow, what a time to be alive. Again, I told you, with the Faerie Mastermind, Ertai is actually reasonable. But you idiots use Faerie Mastermind separately from Ertai and vice versa. So it doesn't work ever for you. Ah, that's on you, Chief, though. That's on you. Anyway, I also need to get a hairdresser. You know, my hot one that's gonna put her boobs right here on my shoulder when she's hairdressing me, and it's gonna be great, boys, trust me. Oh, look at that. Yeah, this kind of works, also. Big fan, big fan. And obviously just attack with these two. Don't need to do too much here. Don't even need to push, honestly, all that much. I kind of did want to actually drop the... Wait, can you... Add mana, spend this mana, cast legendary. Add mana of any color legendary permanent you control. Ooh. Okay, so I can cast the Soaring City no matter what. Good. Because it costs 2. So anything he drops is gonna just get bounced back, and we have a good board state, so it's gonna be fine. He draws cards, well, Faerie Mastermind just gives us an extra, but he's probably not drawing cards anyway. Man, this guy is in a shitty situation. Mostly because he probably has 0 solutions because he decided to unironically play Duress and extract the truth. Man, what great cards. What great card choices. No wonder Wizards gave you a Phyrexian Obliterator, because that was probably your only shot, but you kind of bumbled it also. So yeah. 10 out of 10. Yeah, you see, these situations are kind of the ones I'm a little bit afraid of. But, you know, that's just me, I guess. In any case, hey, I have a 2 cost, so I'm gonna do it anyway. Thalia, let's go, baby! Anyways, yeah, that's a bunch of lands. Kinda not surprised about this. And by the way, is Duress a bad card? Yes. Asterisk, ooh, that's pretty good. That's honestly pretty good here, considering there could be a lot of draw. But, again, Duress, horrible card. In best of 1. People don't understand this when I call something bad. The meta may change and a card suddenly is good. A new expansion comes and suddenly something that was garbage suddenly becomes good. That's normal. It doesn't change the fact that previously a card was absolute atrocious. And, you know, stuff of that nature. Also, I have to say... Wait, what did I even mean by that? Did I want to say something? I don't even remember. I lost my train of thought pretty hard right there. Oh yeah, Duress. Duress is atrocious garbage in best of 1 because it's absolutely unreliable. In best of 3, Duress in the sideboard, probably every single person who is playing the color black has at least 2 copies of, right? Or 3. Because then it becomes amazing, because the best of 3 is very situational, where cards like Duress suddenly become really good. So yeah, keep that in mind, I guess, probably. Did he not play a land? Yeah, he didn't. Does he have removal? Hopefully not. Ah, yes. Tell me more about how much of a fucking loser you are. Nice. Well, actually, I got Raffine, so that's not bad at all. Oh, but still, yeah, this doesn't look good. Bruh, when you see someone do this and there's ley lines of binding, you know, the universe has a plan for you. And you probably don't want to be a part of that plan for some strange or awkward reason. But it is what it is. Yeah, I would not be surprised if there's a second binding coming right there, hot. Because again, Raffine's too much just a card you want to get rid of. Whoa, Oni-chan! Oni-chan, what are you doing, Oni-chan? There's no way we win against this guy, right, by the way? Just putting it out there, there's absolutely no shot we win against it. Ooh. Okay, Soaring City, you can soar all you want. Man, too bad we got this a little... Oh, by the way, yeah. Make this appear plus this also has synergy. But I'm assuming this is a little bit rare to use. But it would have been good in this situation. Yeah, also, still get absolutely wasted full. Wow. Well, in any case, that's a good land, said no one probably ever. Let me exile this. Wait, I actually think this was smarter to exile, but you know, whatever. Obviously, buff that. Ooh, bigly. Ah, man, now I have nothing. And he knows! Do you think he's gonna Vrat us? I think he's gonna Vrat us. Yeah. Well, I can always use the invulnerability part of the Plaza. And obviously on the Raffine. Oh! Or maybe not. Yeah, again. When you see someone drop a Triome, and then follow it up with a Leyline 4-1, the universe has plans for you. Okay? Very, very despicable plans. And obviously, yes, this was an Atraxa deck. I don't know how some of you did not catch on to that one. But yeah, obviously. Very much obviously. So this is pretty much just me throwing in the towel because there's absolutely no shot I can do anything now. So it is what it is. Good game. Close. Close. But yeah. Well, close technically. Almost kinda. You know, maybe I should start mulliganing someday. But that day is not today. So I'm gonna keep this. Admittedly, it's not the worst situation ever. Skiver, this thing and a little bit removal. Can kind of tempo myself up a little bit there. Hello, hello. Ooh. Okay, that definitely smells and sounds like control yeeter and deleter. I mean, it's not the worst case scenario, but not the best case scenario. Cut down. Yep, very expected. Oh, please. Oh, please. Enemy, please, just you know, add more a little bit of that originality. I'm probably playing this no matter what, so go for the throw, doesn't matter. Admittedly, maybe he drops the thing that draws cards when damage is being dealt, so that's kind of bad, but you know, who honestly knows, right? Goes for that. Let's see if he has another cut down. Because he probably wants to cut down this, you know, if he has it. Because the next bump of this is gonna be just too big, honestly, otherwise. Huh. Probably still a giant nope. Okay, he should remove it. Is he gonna remove it? Let's see. He should have something. There's he has some kind of interaction. Does he just not care about the Mastermind? What is this? Are you gonna bump it? Dude, bump it. Come on! Bruh, you should have bumped it. But you didn't. Disgraceful. Oh, by the way, there's synergy with Faerie Mastermind and Sheoldred. But that's a minor one again. Oh! Oh no! Look at... Oh no, Onichan! Dude, we're gonna win so hard because if that's his only play, it's gonna be far too slow to actually stop Sheoldred, which is gonna be glorious. So his next turn is a ginormous do nothing, or whatever. Plus we have Ertai if we care about it. Oh, bruh. Oh no, Onichan. Oh no. Oh no, Onichan, please, what are you doing? Do I Ertai instantly? Nah. I want the option of casting the Soaring City if I feel like it. I want that option. Also, drawing cards for him in this particular stage, kinda good, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. There's a chance he also bumps the Evolved Sleeper 2 times and tries to be, you know, evil against me. Also, there's a good chance he maybe Sheoldred's, who fucking honestly knows, right? Yeah, that's not impressive at all, not gonna lie. I'm gonna take the hit because HP is not a problem. He's actually checking if I'm gonna allow that. Interesting. Anyway, he could drop his own Sheoldred here, which would be pretty annoying, but I don't think that's probably happening. If he drops it, also he can't block the Sheoldred. He's in a pretty tough position. He's in a pretty tough board state position. Ooh. Put to each player's sacrifice with the highest power. Okay. Oh, he went for that, eh? Well, in that case, let's just go for the destruction effect. Okay, do this, and I'm pretty safe still. I'm pretty safe. Jeez, that's a lot of MacGuffins. Okay, so. I guess? I'm not sure if that's a good choice or not, honestly. I'm not sure if that's a good choice. We have too many lands here. Let's see, 9 lands. That's a lot. That's a doozy. In any case, now I can do this. And yeah, well, someone's not having a fun time. Hey, I'm here for a fun time, not a hard time. So yeah, that kind of went well for us. Yeah, the Soaring Cities. Now, actually, I'm kind of a big fan of 3... Oh, dude, bruh. Relax, Chief, okay? You're gonna minus steal me? Bro, come on. Don't be that lame. Oh my god, you absolute lame-o. Well, if I draw a creature card, which we did not draw, but that's absolutely fine, said no one ever. Yeah, wait, no, maybe it was smarter to actually go for the Yeetus Deletus on that. I don't. I probably messed up here, but that's because I couldn't care less. He's just gonna bump it. He could have -1, but... Yeah, I should have allowed him just to -1 and go for the Evolved Sleeper. Him drawing now is a little bit much, you know? Admittedly, he's still on... Wait, he hasn't even done the... No, he has... No, he hasn't. You fucking idiot. Yeah, you're still on 1. You need to press the 1 button first. He figured it out, boys. He figured it out. Wait, no, he didn't figure it. What are you doing? Okay, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Sheoldred wins me the game. What else wins me the game? Another one. Oh, look at that. I was just talking about you. Alright, that's not bad. That's not bad. That actually gives us hope. Let's see what he does. He's probably gonna try and attack me with everything and just win? Does that work? Probably. It's just attack with everything, dude, and I'm dead. It's not that complicated. Come on, you just bump this to 3 and call it a day. You don't actually even need to do anything with this. Yeah, I thought... The moment I chose Liliana, I was like, well, shit, that's probably gonna cost me the game. But, you know, it's fine. Oh, he figured it out, yeah, that he was stuck on 1. Yeah, it is what it is. At least some... There's no even need to bait me. You just win. It's not that hard, Chief. You actually don't even need to bump this to 3. You just, you know, exile a creature with the graveyard, trespasser, and it's fine. Well, anyway. Hey, I guess this was it. It was fast games. I have to admit, at least it was fast games. It's good. It's definitely good. I actually like the amount of lands you kind of get, but yeah. Well, this situation is not great, where we have 70% land draw ratio. But it is Arena at the end of the day. Anyway, this was Quizzersid7. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and have a nice day. Bye-bye!